The investigation by the people's representatives of Russian influence in the 2016 presidential campaign is spiraling out of control. Information comes at us by the minute, but here's where we stand so far. House Intelligence Chair Devin Nunes, who was a Trump transition team member, went to the White House either to get or deliver classified information. It is not quite known at the moment. But he won't share that information. He didn't even tell members of his own committee that he went there. And in the middle of all this, Nunes has canceled hearings for the rest of the week. So he won't be seeing Deputy Attorney General Sally Yates. He won't be seeing former CIA Director John Brennan or Director of National Intelligence James Clapper. He will not be seeing the Director of the FBI, James Comey, or National Security Advisor Mike Rogers. And it's not clear why Nunes is doing this. It's really not quite clear. And who he even may be protecting. He certainly has damaged his own credibility, and he may have damaged the credibility of his committee. It's not clear if the committee can move on. In fact, some Republican congressmen are coming out and telling him he should recuse himself. And we know that John McCain and Lindsey Graham are not very happy at all, and this may move, in fact it will move to the Senate a little later this week. Now, if Nunes does not recuse himself, his committee's pretty much finished, and the Senate will have to take up the slack right now. Or there may be an independent commission. We shall see. The Senate Intelligence Committee begins open hearings on Thursday. And now, the president's very own son-in-law, Jared Kushner, will be testifying before that committee behind closed doors, but he will be under oath. And you know what? It's about his possible meetings and influence that he may have had with and over a U.S.-sanctioned Russian bank. So, this has raised the level to a fever pitch, to the point where former Vice President Dick Cheney said, if Vladimir Putin was seen meddling in this entire thing, in some quarters that would be seen as an act of war. So something's got to give, and it's got to give soon. Truth has to come out for the American people. And the Trump White House has to get back to business and do what they were hired to do. Run this government. This is John Christopher Bua, Talk Media News, Washington.